What's going on, guys? And I want to say thank you so much for tuning into the video today. And today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2016. Now, before I get into the video, guys, I've been putting off this video idea for a long time, and then Ali A came out with a video talking about Call of Duty 2016. So basically, a lot of the things that he said in the video, coincidentally, are going to be some of the things I was going to talk about. But I'm going to take a little bit of a twist on it and talk about why I think it's going to be a good game and why I think it's going to basically be yet another Call of Duty saver. Because honestly, Black Ops 3 being good 1 year isn't going to save the franchise. I think that they have to keep up this momentum. And I think that Infinity Ward is, going to learn from their mistakes from Ghost. As you all know, Ghost is probably like the most hated Call of Duty besides Advanced Warfare of all time. But they did get some things right in that game. One of the things they definitely got right in the game was the hit detection. I feel like the hit detection was probably the best in any Call of Duty game. And honestly, the hit detection in that game for me, and this is all if you have a good connection, obviously. But basically, if you did have a good connection, I felt like that game had the best hit detection of any first-person shooter game or any shooter game that I've played. And, also the movement system was really good. They had the traditional Call of Duty feel to it. And they had the perks, they had the gun balance. They basically had everything in that game right, except for the maps and the kill streaks. Now, everyone knows the Call of Duty games, it is very well known that these games are known for their kill streaks. They have very iconic kill streaks, like the Pavlo, the AC-130, the Predator missile, the UAV. That game didn't even have a UAV in it. Moving on to some Treyarch games, the Swarm, the Cerberus, AGR, let's see, the Hellstorm, Lightning Strike. I mean, there's so many kill streaks that, the Call of Duty games have that Ghost really kind of lacked, honestly. They had SATCOM, they had IMS, then they had Sentry Gun, Battle Hind, Maniac, and that was the only ones that really stood out. And honestly and truly, if you wanted to play that game, and have enjoyment, most of the time you wanted to run Specialist. Now, I was actually very good at Ghost, and I had a lot of fun playing it sometimes when I was on the right maps and I was having the right feeling and all that stuff. But majority of the time with the game, I was just really bored with it. And, the maps were a big reason because of that, honestly. I mean, the maps were huge, and I feel like they were trying to take advantage of, the new consoles being out. They're like, okay, we're gonna make these maps just fucking gigantic, and then we're gonna basically test the system. Since the systems can handle more now, we're gonna make these huge maps, and it really just kind of messed up the system and everything. Now, if you implemented the kind of movement that was in Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, then you'd probably be able to get around those maps a little easier. But when you have the traditional style of Call of Duty, where you're running around and doing the normal stuff, you can only jump once. As these games, I'll call them the double jumper games, honestly. But I just feel like for what they were doing, I don't know. I just feel like they just really kind of just dropped the ball with that game. And I think it's going to be very different when it comes to 2016. Now, Ali actually did touch upon something I wasn't going to talk about, and I'm actually going to quote him here. I said that it would be a good idea to make Modern Warfare 4 not Ghost 2. Ali A said that. But he also actually added in something that I definitely kind of have to agree with, and that's just make a whole new Call of Duty title. Just a whole new title, like don't make Modern Warfare, don't make Ghost, just make something different. But at the same time, I think at a business standpoint, it would probably be a better idea to make Modern Warfare, because a lot of people are just going to see the Modern Warfare title and they're going to pick up the game. Now, the reason why I think it's going to be a good game, and I think that it's going to actually be one of the Call of Duty saviors for this franchise, is because they made so many mistakes with Ghost that I think they're going to take advantage of this upcoming game, learn from their mistakes, improve upon them, and just go on and make this amazing game. And one of the things that I feel like that they're very good at, that no other developer really can do, because Treyarch and Sledgehammer really, they do kind of the score streak system. They kind of do it differently. Whereas Infinity Ward, they like to have kill streaks, not score streaks. Now, that's very awesome because, getting a Bloodthirsty to earn a UAV, that kind of sucks if you're playing TDM or something like that. If you're playing Kill Confirm like I'm playing in the gameplay, by the way, I think I go like 25-7. Nothing too spectacular. I kind of missed the score at the end of the game, but if you're playing a traditional like TDM game, it's really hard to come by some of those scores because you have to get a Bloodthirsty to get a UAV. But in previous styles, they were all about kill streaks, and hardcore really came into place because I think it was you get like 2 or 3 kills and you get a UAV, And I think that's something that's going to be coming back that a lot of people are missing, because I know there are people that are fans of the score streak system. Me personally, I do play a lot of objective games. You know, so like if you capture an objective, you get like 200 points and it adds towards your streaks or whatever. I think that'd be very cool in those games if you're an objective player. But if you're more of a TDM style player, you're going to be missing those kill streaks. And I think that's something that, you know, Infinity Ward definitely does do very well. They did mess that up with Ghost not being able to add specific kill streaks, because you had to have like a 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on combination of streaks. But I feel like with this game, they're definitely going to not, you know, mess that up. I feel like they're going to bring back the better streaks. I think like the field order was like the AC-130. I think that came back on one of the maps. And I honestly think that the field orders was a good idea. I think that was something that they definitely did do very right in that game. And, you know, it's going to be awesome to see, you know, what they come up with, because I really feel like they're going to touch upon their mistakes and that they learn from them, and they're going to make something very awesome in 2016. I feel like this Call of Duty game coming up is going to be a traditional Call of Duty style game. It's going to be all about kill streaks. It's going to have better maps, and it's going to be one of the games that definitely saves this franchise, because it was in a huge drought for a couple years there. And Black Ops 3, the game that came out and was like the only good Call of Duty that, you know, was like, you know, like there was a lot of people on it you can play with. That game had to stand, you know, the test of time for 3 years. And I honestly feel like, you know, Black Ops 3 won't be able to handle that, just because like a lot of people aren't crazy about the movement system, and, you know, like people want a more traditional Call of Duty again. And I feel like Infinity Ward is definitely going to deliver with that. And I really feel like whatever Infinity Ward has going on over there, we're definitely in for a huge surprise. So, yeah, I had to struggle to fit all that in there. Hopefully I got my point across. We got like a minute left here, so yeah, actually we have less than a minute, but honestly I feel like it's going to be a really good game, and hopefully you guys feel the same. If you do, of course, let me know down in the comment section below. And this gameplay is coming to an end here. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you do give a thumbs up. Like I said, I went like 25 and set like 7, nothing too spectacular. Just kind of got a gameplay here to show you. But yeah, you guys are amazing. I love you, and peace.